Hi everybody, and welcome to Rene's Spiritual Ways. In this reading, I am going to be reading for Pisces for the last week of March 2021. What messages does the universe have for Pisces for the last week of March 2021? Please keep in mind of every time I reach an additional 100 subscribers, I do reach out to you and give you a free reading just to show my appreciation. So please like, subscribe, and comment. And once I reach my next 100 mark, I will pick a winner. What messages does the last week of March 2021 have in store for Pisces? What messages does the last week of March 2021 have for Pisces? Guardian angels, passed on loved ones, spirit guides, and ancestors, please give us messages for the last week of March 2021 for Pisces. What do they need to know? What decisions do they need advice about? What path are they on? What direction are they going in the last week of March 2021 for Pisces? Some are thinking of marriage and how this is going to change you, and possibly traveling. Okay, Pisces. So there is a change in the home front. I think some of you may be buying a home. And this completely is like new growth in your life, and it's amazing. You're kind of on a huge emotional high, because this is also a marriage card. So some of you may be, have a wedding coming up in the springtime, and in the same time you're wondering of, life is going to change once you enter into this union. And, there are parts of you that are just going to basically shed like the skin of a snake that you don't need anymore, because you've just entered this beautiful union with this person. And I see perhaps there's a purchase of a home in the spring as well. There is travel, so some of you may be moving like from a different state to another state, just because I'm seeing some job-wise with your partner. It's just, their job is there, and maybe you met, in travels, or, maybe it was an old, connect that you connected with, or somebody you met online. Who knows? But I do see a union coming together with letting go of pieces of yourself, allowing new growth to come in, which is perfect, because we just, first day of spring and Ostara was just celebrated. And I think some of you are moving or going on a trip. You could be going on your honeymoon. I'm not sure, but I definitely see movement. Also, just, when it comes to making plans, so don't write it in pen or permanent marker. Write it in pencil, because there's going to be a few things that you want, and you're going to start moving towards, and it's in the planning stages. However, if you're too rigid with these planning stages, and if they have to be a certain way and there's no bending or wiggle room, you're going to find yourself completely rebuilding what you're thinking about. It's going to be a harder avenue if you try to go straight. So try to be lenient in whatever maybe you're building a house, I'm not sure, and you can't get a permit because you wanted, an extra room that went, a foot closer to the property line, and that's not the ordinance of that zone or whatever. So just, keep in mind for those of you who this is connecting with. Also, making a move, you do have to basically, start over when you do move, because you move a residence and a routine in a city and a certain surrounding, and you still have a stable foundation. That's what the Tower card is. But everything, that was built up on that foundation just had to come down because it wasn't working. Possibly because of the transition that you're going through. You're also stuck at a crossroads. and you feel as if in a sense that you're owed something. um and it's this could be a job, this could be, you know, lack of appreciation for something that you've been doing. But it doesn't last long, and you do choose the best avenue to not feel this way anymore. And the, you know, you kind of have, you know, it's blind faith taking over, and it's like you almost give it up to the universe, saying, okay, how am I supposed to be guided in this situation? And once you give that up, the world opens up for you. So it's all in good. There are some hot and heavy things going on in the bedroom here. There's definitely a deep connection. However, you know, it's kind of like that cynical feeling, and you want it to feel harmonious. And you know, this is just something, anything that you do in your life with passion as well. You know, you have a certain outlook on a situation, and it's like you need it to be at a specific height in order for you to completely feel like it's a connection and you're connecting on the right way. But the only thing that's kind of blocking you is stuff that you've held on to and you've brought with you through your life. So it's almost like lessons you learned, but you weren't able to like say, okay, I went through that, I learned this, and I can let it go because I'm either not with that person anymore, or I'm not in that mind space or emotional space or stress space anymore. So you don't need to have this stuff anymore. You can just let it go. It's not necessary anymore at all. And once you do that, you're going to be moving yourself out of troubled waters and into a very, very, very beautiful friendship union. And it is love, but it's definitely a friendship connection of love. Like you found your best friend that you can exchange cups with, and you're very comfortable with and talking with them, and you feel that deep-seated emotional connection, which is beautiful. So, you know what, Pisces, it's looking pretty good for the last week of March 2021. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, subscribe, and let me know if this resonated you in the comments. Thank you, everybody. Blessed be. Bye-bye.